Hi, I'm Cole Zeezer, and I'm just going to tell you a little story. When I was 8 years old, my dad took me to a Seattle SuperSonics game. It's my first basketball game ever. My first sports event ever, actually. I can still remember the overwhelming sound, the overwhelming sights, the thudding of the fans as they stamped the ground, the squeak of the shoes when you could hear them over the cheering. The red faces of the fans as they yelled and screamed at the top of their lungs. The balls that sailed through the air after they made three-point shot after three-point shot. The sound of the announcer announcing the players' names, telling you all the cool things they'd done. I was there with my dad. I remember this fan, he must have been touched by the sight of a father with his son at this game. And so I remember him giving me a foam finger. He just gave it to me, and I got to wave it around, cheering on the Sonics for the rest of the game. I was 8, I was young, I don't remember the whole thing. But what I remember is my dad. I remember the smile on that fan as he gave me the finger. I remember how close I felt to my dad. Just the specialness of the whole event. Being able to go, leaving mom at home with my sisters. I remember the community. I grew up and I went on to play basketball myself. I eventually had to give it up for theater, but I miss it. I really miss it. I miss the closeness that you feel with your teammates as you pursue this task together. Every practice, every game. It's team building exercise is what it is. I miss feeling close to them. I miss looking up into the stands and seeing my dad up there, cheering me on with my mom by his side. I miss the community. I think that's what basketball does. It brings people together. And when you're watching a game, you're united with one cause, to cheer on your team. When you're on the team, again, you have one cause and you have to get through that together to win the game. And that's why we need to bring the Sonics back. So that little kids like me can go to those games with their dads, with their moms, with their siblings, with their friends. I'm not super close with my dad anymore. But when I think back on that memory, when I think back to the time when we went to the Seattle SuperSonics game together, it makes me feel close to him again. And I miss that. Let's give other kids a chance to feel that. Thanks for listening.